Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has no business.
Mona, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring? Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology. Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs. But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you? This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide, and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles. Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 more as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology. Oh, Paimon knows where this is going. I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master. Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount. Paimon's the very best partner, right? Seems like you already have a plan. Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Smash!
Power that ended hot shot! Nice and spicy!
Terra Smash! To dust!
even sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu. Come on, we can do it.
This life isn't bad either.
Let the show begin.
Guess I can keep living like this.
Why hasn't it happened yet?
That's it. That's the one. Ah, I thought it was lost forever.
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Oh, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly. But we did all the work. A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder? Didn't we say we were just playing pretend? Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat. What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fine meal. If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try it out. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should. Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food! Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right? Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture. It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Namaste, Army.
Though tofu cannot be
क्या
a
हाल
more
चाल?
ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat.
अपने पाइमन का आवाज
You'll never
सुनना
get enough of
आएगा
it.
अब.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food? That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it because she actually doesn't have money? I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment. Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself
हाँ
using
तो खा लो
Mora.
कुछ.
It is both vulgar
पाइमन ने ऑर्डर करा है, कर दो ऑर्डर.
and dangerous. So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. Just give us a minute. You don't use more to fulfill your desires. So it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right?
हाँ तो खा लो
Let's
वहीं.
borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Guess where you're from.
सीओसी में.
Head straight on in. Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try
अच्छा.
making Liyue-style cuisine?
हाँ तो हो ही जाएगा.
I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
जैसा ठीक लगे। हम तो बस उधर अपना जो भूमिका है वो पूरा करने जाते हैं एज अ प्लेयर या को जो भी है, क्योंकि अभी हम तो इधर ही हैं लगे हुए। बस ध्यान रखना कि एक भी लूज करोगे तो अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, ना प्लेयर्स को और ना बाकी ऐसे क्लैन में आए लोगों को। तो ऐसा रखना जो कंट्रोल में हो, पिछले का डाटा निकाल लो जो भी है। नमस्ते सीसोड़। और उसमें देख लो कि कौन किसने ढंग से करा है, तो मिल जाएगा कि उसमें से किसको रखना है किसको नहीं। नमस्ते बिरलो। गोल्डन क्रैब कुक करना है, ओके। ठीक है, आप बताओ। अरे गोल्डन क्रैब ये क्या होता है और है किधर? AR-44 है, 45 होने को है। गोल्डन क्रैब किधर है यार? ये रहा गोल्डन क्रैब, बट इसका इंग्रेडिएंट्स क्या नहीं है? सल्ट नहीं है। 2 सल्ट लेके आना पड़ेगा। हाँ वो तो देख लिए। चलो दुकान से 2 सल्ट लेके आते हैं। आ गए खरीद के। आपका कितना है यार सीसोड़?
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in dire need of food.
ओह, आप तो बहुत
I
पहुंचे
am a
हुए चीज
little
हो।
hungry, but it's not a big deal.
मोना खुश हो जाएगी।
Aroma is...
वाह।
I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mystery shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking...
चलो खाना पीना हो गया। अच्छा यहाँ ने अब यार इसमें भी दिक्कत है, यहाँ से चलना चाहिए, वहाँ जाने पे फिर ऊपर चढ़ना पड़ेगा। हैं? यहाँ से भी चढ़ना पड़ेगा। अच्छा है निकलने वाला। हाँ इसी से इजली हो गया। वो थोड़ा मैप पे दिखने में गलत दिख जाता है ना, दिखने में वो ऊंची जगह की तरफ था।
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed all. Paimon's not tired. That's because you float. Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing either. That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? Well, let's go then. We can make conversation along the way. The more the merrier.
There's no need. Now shoo, get out of our way.
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists? Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
Another test
Let me
subject.
scribe. Leave my space!
on you. Shadows of fate. Delves into destiny. What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars, though it may take more time to garner the specifics. I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate. Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
तो बिरलो एक बॉस फाइट करना चाहते हो? क्या हुआ, चैट नहीं चल रही क्या? चल रही है। ठीक है, फिर ज्वाइन करो। एक बॉस फाइट करके फिर कहानी आगे बढ़ाते हैं।
Take cover! Off we go!
चलिए ले लिए डिल्यूक, आप भी लोगे तो ले लो।
Terra Smash!
Let's light it up!
Fuse is lit.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
दस मुआ कम है, तो तब तक कहानी आगे बढ़ाते हैं। 10 रेजिन और कलेक्ट होते हैं तो एक बार फिर से करेंगे। स्ट्रीम रहते ही हो जाएगा आई थिंक।
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you are a fake disciple. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but I suppose I could teach you. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius. Doesn't that sound like Lisa? We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here. Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back. That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
हाँ, तभी तो ये स्टोरी आगे बढ़ा।
Successor? That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my
अरे
arrival as
वो
well.
जो
An
हम लोग को लग
ocean
रहा
of
था वो नहीं था,
stars? What's that? Does it
दूसरा
have
था
fish
वो।
in it? Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game? I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said.
क्योंकि वो बनाने के बाद फिर उसमें गया नहीं, दूसरा डिश लगा उसमें।
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it? That's right. Oh, so your mom is...
इसमें नाम थोड़ा कंफ्यूजिंग रखता है, देना कुछ रहता है, लिखता कुछ है और उसका अंदर कुछ लिखता है,
My readings told
फिर
me
उससे
as
मिलता
much.
जुलता कुछ
Well,
और
before
डिश
she
होता है।
left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely. Mystical...
थोड़ा ट्रिकी रखते हैं लोग
I don't get it. Mommy, so
Genshin
Klee's
वाले।
mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher? Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields. Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood. Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box? Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one.
कोई भी नया वर्ल्ड की स्टफ नहीं खोल रहा है, क्योंकि वर्ल्ड पे कुछ मिला खोलो और फिर स्टोरी वाले में पता चलता है कि वो जगह या फिर वो कैरेक्टर पहले से ही बिजी है, फिर उसे फ्री करना पड़ता है। अरे किली तो पाइमन की बहन जैसी लग रही थी।
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box. That box is really important to me. If anything were to happen to it, I wouldn't be able to report back to that old crone.
ने करना क्या है? किसके पीछे जाने बोल दिया है ये? लेकिन क्ली दिखाई दे तब ना। वो तो भाग गई जल्दी जल्दी। ये लो किली को पकड़ लिया इधर किसी ने।
Let's dance.
लगता है फाइट होने ही वाला है।
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Ah! Tenjo's lines! We can talk later! Let's take them out first!
Quake!
To ashes!
You're toast! Boba, get them! Found it! It's this box! Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete! Let's bring it back!
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Klee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did! It's in perfect shape!
That's wonderful! Wait a minute.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's? It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? Ah, I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to this?
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted... Yes. How can I maintain a proper astrologist's mentality if I stay with all these Philistines?
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll have to... I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait. I don't even have a place to stay.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild. Let's see if she can help.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks. Never mind, it's nothing.
Ad Astra Abyssos. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then, allow me to tell you where the house is.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice. The person who placed the seal is by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
कौन सा नाइट बॉट?
All right, it's open.
Holy
नाइट बॉट
moly,
नहीं डाले
that's
हैं.
amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and Catherine told me about the matter. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
नाइट बॉट क्यों डालना है ये बताओ.
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So rest assured that I will give you the best rates.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed. I will go prepare the documentation. Please wait here.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
अच्छा तो ये करना पड़ेगा. हमारे पास बात करने वाले व्यूअर्स हैं ही कहाँ ज़्यादा। यार ठंड में जम के कौन करने जाएगा, कौन क्या, हम ही जाएंगे। आ गए हैं जमने वाले जगह पे। ओह, आग जला रखा है इन्होंने।
Here comes Albedo. Let's go see him.
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. They're all for alchemical purposes. You'd be hard-pressed to find an everyday use for them. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, for example. Here, those with visions can manipulate the elements. But worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, leaving elements to one side. Do you possess any unique abilities? Ones that don't... I think answering this question calls for the same methodology as No. You shan't... Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it. That was your best effort?
What's with the disappointment? Isn't that, like, impossible?
Have you tried using your elemental power with food? I don't mean for cooking, as such. Rather, channeling your power into the ingredients themselves. I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. It may even help with proliferation. Anyway.
Cooking? Paimon was looking forward to more mad scientist stuff.
Not only is this recipe a staple for me, it's also worth experimenting with and highly nutritious.
Paimon bets you're just hungry. It does sound yummy, though. Okay, Paimon approves. Good buddies are always on the same page.
I'll leave you to it then. Looking forward to the results. If there's anything left over, maybe Timaeus can finish the last morsels.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have that problem. How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
बोलिए बड़े लोग। ठीक है। आपके इतने बड़े बड़े लोगों से बातें हो जाती है तो एकदम मन प्रफुल्लित हो जाता है। अरे यार, ये नमक लेना पड़ता है बार बार हमें। आप बड़े लोग और कौन? वो तो उम्र में हो ना। अरे अरे अरे, अरे अरे, हाँ, 8 क्लास का बच्चा हमसे एज में बड़ा होने लगा, सही बात है।
I'll protect us.
अरे अरे, रहने दो। आप
That was
फिर
fast.
शुरू मत हो जाओ अपना ये
Looking
कहानी
forward to
लेकर।
tasting. I mean,
आपके
testing
कभी बीवी
the
बच्चे भी
results.
रहते हैं, कभी आप सिंगल रहते हो, कभी आप क्या ही बोले हम, कभी 8 क्लास में रहते, कभी
And now
12
our
में रहते हैं,
shotgun
कभी
experimentally.
इनका 10th का एग्जाम की तैयारी
Well,
चल
I'll
रहा
have to
होता
say,
है,
you
कभी
seem well
इनके पास
versed in the
बीवी
science
बच्चे
of
होते हैं,
astronomy.
कभी नहीं
As
होते
far
हैं।
as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Seems like food presents the same headaches in your world, unless...
We just didn't know how to channel
Not to worry. At least we put some food to good use. No need to feel disheartened. And here's your portion. Enjoy. I can box it up if you like.
बिरलो, आप ये कहानी समझो ना कि कोई बच्चा 12th में फेल हुआ, इस वजह से उसने फिर से 6th से पढ़ाई शुरू की।
I can tell
कहानी
you're good
समझ रहे हो आप?
friends. Paimon was keeping an eye on you and
ये
your safety
12th में
during the
फेल
whole
हो गए थे,
experiment.
तो इन्होंने फिर से
Not
6th
that
क्लास से
Paimon would
पढ़ाई
have been
शुरू
able
की
to
है।
do much if things had gone wrong. But
ऐसा
anyway,
ऐसा बेगीटो, आप स्टोरी क्यों नहीं लिखते हो? स्टोरी राइटिंग करो, आप बहुत मस्त कहानियां बनाते हो।
Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends.
आप
You
ऐसी
have
ऐसी
good friends
कहानियां
too,
लिख के
right?
वीडियो
Like
बनाते ना अपना, आपका
yes,
चैनल यूं बूम होता
unfortunately
ना,
too, I suppose.
पूछो मत।
Anyway, moving on to the next experiments. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I managed to retrieve the majority.
Paimon's barely finished eating and you want us to...
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, say, I must have dropped them.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh yeah, you could use elemental sun...
हाँ, टीचर्स ने तो पहले से बोला ही नहीं था। 10th तक तो आपके 100% आ रहे थे। है ना, सही बात है ना? अरे बिरलो, आप ही कहानी सुनो इनकी।
This must be electrohypostasis powder. The extract of an animo crystal fly can only be animo elemental energy, right? This has gotta be it. Still in one?
और कुछ कहानी बताओ बेट लो.
You managed to find them.
आज
Incredible.
देखते हैं आज.
1,000 thanks.
सॉरी वेगिटो.
I'm wondering,
आज देखते हैं आज आप
this
कैसी कैसी कहानियां
elemental
बनाते
site,
हो.
This is what allowed you to locate the items and find me here on the mountains, correct?
Yep. Guess it does sort of count as a superpower, huh?
Unfortunately, though elemental sight is seldom seen, it is not unheard of in Teyvat. Only a never-before-seen otherworld.
You mean we failed again?
Don't be disheartened. This falls entirely within my expectations. Besides, getting these items back, I'd call this a very worthwhile experiment. I have to commend your deduction that the items would contain elemental traces. Right then. Up until now, our research has focused on your otherworldly identity. Our research on your identity as one of us is just beginning. In essence, the differences between humans are reflected in our intellectual and physical capabilities. Let's start with physical. Looking out from where we're standing, can you see what Sucrose is doing? And if you jumped from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, could you see her? So what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain? I know of a location.
अरे इसका तो अजीब ही कहानी है. मन ही नहीं कर रहा सुनने का. अलग ही कहानी बताते रहता है अपना. नहीं सीखो, सीखना जरूरी थोड़े है. बे गोबा आग जलाओ जल्दी. चलो गोबा आग जला दिया. हाँ तो फिर सीखते रहो. नमस्ते फायडेला. अरे यार इनसे बातें करो. अब देखो ये फायडेला कौन है.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
पाइमन जो सिखा रही है वो सीख लो.
You want us to jump from up here?
Not necessarily. Not if you know of a better whichever method you choose. The experiment will end. I will factor the time expended and...
The opposite side of the lake. So, we're gonna be swimming?
Without limitations, we complete tasks intuitively, using the method that seems most rational to us. Some of us would be unable. No matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. Then if you would, please,
अरे नहीं सुनना यार. क्या कहानी बता रहा है.
While we're busy
कोई काम का
testing,
नहीं
what
है.
exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of
हमें लगा था
conducting
सिर्फ यहीं
comparative
तक आना
research.
था।
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen a performance quite like it. Your reputation precedes
ये
you,
थोमा
traveler.
क्या होता है?
The data shows that you're easily outperforming the average citizen in Mondstadt.
But you followed us the whole way without breaking a sweat!
Me? Actually, I used alchemy to cheat a little. But anyway, if it turns out that the natural laws of Tavad do the innumerable possibilities that this could present,
But how does this help your research?
you've helped me to unravel many of the
कितना
problems that
कैरेक्टर
are
है
holding
आपके
it back.
पास?
When I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few gold, petrified trees, the essence of the investigative, I'm willing to pour all my energy into all these things that start out as objects of...
Oh, so that's why you...
Precisely.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like some basic draft of a sketch?
Of
नहीं,
course not.
हमसे ज़्यादा है।
Now, follow me. There are some...
बड़े लोग हो ना आप, आपके पास ज़्यादा होएगा ही। अरे यार, टेलीपोर्ट नहीं कर सकते सीधे? इधर से जाना होगा। वाह, दानव बैठे हैं यहीं पे। तो सारे को मैक्स कर क्यों रहे हो? जिसे यूज करते हो उसे करो ना सिर्फ। मुझे लगता है पहुंचने से पहले ही जम जाएंगे हम। नहीं नहीं, हम यहीं बैठेंगे, आप चिंता ना करो।
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during... I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test. I'd like you to There are 2 puzzles located. As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. A tried and tested. So, let's see you in action.
See you in action। मारेंगे कि हम पजल सॉल्व करेंगे तुम्हारा? हम अपना काम करेंगे पहले, हमको वो चाहिए, वो लेंगे हम। हम अभी वर्ल्ड लेवल 5 में ही रहने वाले हैं।
Bubba, get them! Let's dance! Out of the frying pan, into the...
रे इधर मारो, इधर। ओए पागल गोबा। गोबा को तो दिमाग ही नहीं है यार। ये देखो, फिर पागल हो गया ये।
I'll protect us.
चलो अब जाके कुछ काम का हुआ।
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution.
ढेर सारे। अरे ठीक है, लेकिन करना क्या है?
Terra Smash!
आह, करना क्या है इसमें पता है क्या किसी को? छोड़ो, ये बेवकूफ़ है, ये कुछ बताए। दोनों को तो लाएं, लेकिन किस टाइम से लाएं ये देखना है। दोनों को एक साथ भेजना होगा। आई थिंक पहले इसको भेज के तब उसको भेजना होगा। चलो ये तो हो गया, सही सोचा था हमने। अब क्या करना है?
Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
लगता है अब उन दोनों को पकड़ के इधर लाना होगा। किधर गए दोनों? लेकिन वो दोनों है कहाँ? ये नहीं है, ये दोनों इसी में लग गए। देखो एक दिख गया, वहाँ पे है, वहाँ से लाना है उसे। अरे नहीं नहीं, आप तो अभी 22 साल के हो, 8 में पढ़ता हुआ बालक। आपकी दृष्टि कैसे कमजोर हो सकती है?
Nice and spicy. steady, go!
वे कोल्ड का असर हटाना पड़ेगा। तो कैसे जाएं वहां पे, बताओ कुछ, कोई तरीका, आपका जादुई तरीका। ये तो रोक रहा है। हमने मजाक को पकड़ी ही कब है जो मजाक को छोड़ दे। गाजर खाओ ढेर सारे, विटामिन ए जिस जिस चीज से मिलता है वो चीज का सेवन करो आप, उस चीज का कल्याण होगा। अरे ऐसे करके चढ़े यहाँ पे, हम ही जान रहे हैं। वहाँ पे उतनी मुश्किल से नहीं जाना हमें, एक पे चढ़ गए, एक पे ऐसे जाएंगे।
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
बे हट बस एक बार।
Nice and spicy! Out of the frying pan!
गोबा उसको अंदर में ही मार दिया पूरा, फिर ये कहीं चढ़ न जाए ऊपर।
It
वाह,
should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out.
Hey! Explaining things!
Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a look.
देखो बिरलो फिर से पानी पी गए।
What's this? To the best of my knowledge, these belong to a script of some kind. They can be found all over Teyvat, but they've never given up their secrets. There's still a lot to learn about them. And as for why they should ever have come to rest here, a true mystery. Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail after our research.
Another thing for the don't understand list. Unsolvable mystery this, weird experiment that. It'd be nice to get some cool results for once. Seems like if you want the reward, you gotta pay the price.
I've truly gained a lot from all this. Comparatively. Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back,
वही तो हम बता रहे हैं वेगेटो को
for you to witness.
कि ये जो भी पानी गायब होता है सब बिरलो पी जाते हैं।
Paimon's kinda looking forward to seeing the results of all this brain ache.
वैसे बिरलो, वेगेटो के वर्ल्ड में बहुत सारे मछलियां हैं, आप जाके पकड़
Not so
सकते हो।
fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced that nothing dangerous is going on here.
You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did not. And I've witnessed everything that you and Albedo have been up to. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger, drinking anonymous potions, participating in all kinds of strange experiments? I'd sooner believe you were tricked than that you would be so naive. Or perhaps you were colluding from the beginning.
Sister Rosaria's guard's so high, she can't even see over the top of it.
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. But I understand him a little better than you, Outlander. I'm only concerned with one thing. Whether his alchemy has transformed you into something more sinister.
No way! Paimon would have sensed it. And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy.
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense a thing. In any case, I'm not about to let a potential threat back into Mondstadt.
So, what are you gonna do?
I've gotta hand it to you. You have your moments. If I can be sure that nothing you came into contact with is dangerous, that's good enough for me. I've investigated everything else. The only items left on the agenda are these symbols.
But we don't even know what they mean.
That much is true. Not to mention, seems like there's nothing more to them. But for insurance purposes, I'd better make a copy. Now then, all things considered, I deem, which is what I was hoping. I would have been one very unhappy sister if you'd made me work overtime on your account.
Overtime?
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh. Never mind her. Let's go see Albedo.
यार हमारा कोप ही बंद कर दिया। ये कोप ही को बंद क्यों कर देते हैं बार बार? ऐसे भी तो कॉपी में रहने पर कुछ मिशंस ऐसे होते हैं जो एक करने ही नहीं देते हैं सिंगल में। फिर बंद क्यों करना? लोग अलग अलग मिशंस तो कर सकते हैं ना।
You're back. Good timing. You took quite a while. Did you get help? Time for the results. But the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you...
You couldn't tell that just by... We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have... Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have a natural I mentioned the natural laws of this world. The only other life... But... Imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
हाँ, और वहाँ वाला फाइट जो कॉपी चालू था आप लोग के मदद से कर लेते थे, लेकिन फिर जैसे ही सिंगल करो फिर से फाइट करनी पड़ रही थी। तो वैसी चीजें तो है ही ना। एटलीस्ट चालू रहता तो बॉस फाइट तो कर सकते हैं ना हम कहीं और। जिनमें उनको रोकना रहता है ना, कॉपी चालू भी रहता है तो रोक देते हैं। सिंगल पर्सन में ही कंप्लीट होता है वो।
Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with. A short life can be well lived. A life. So, do you understand what I meant about?
Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential, your help inspired me to discover the means to make a flower bloom. I mean that the time I've spent traveling with you in the future, if the need arises, well, I made a point throughout of telling him how ordinary the results were. But what was that sediment I saw forming at the bottom of the vial? Those born of Earth are bound by its If, one day, can I rely on you?
ये इतना ही था अल्बीडो का स्टोरी। कंप्लीट हो गया है तो। किन बातों से मोटिवेट हो गए आप, और कैसा मोटिवेशन? अच्छा, वो तो मस्त है। वो तो आप लिखो और उसकी वीडियोज करो आप। क्योंकि जितनी आप कहानियां बनाते हो ना, कईयों को तो लगता है एकदम सच्चाई झलकता है उसमें। अब क्या हुआ? खत्म? फिर से आर्कन पे ले आया? अरे हम पे नहीं, बिरलो पे लिखो। बिरलो पे एकदम मस्त स्टोरी लिखो आप।
Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active ruin presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just
वो
where these
अपने
ancient machines might have
इमेजिनेशन
come
से
from.
लिखेंगे, बाकी
It
कुछ आप
appears that they simply left their
डाटा
ruin
दे
and
दो,
marched off all of a sudden.
कुछ
For no
फैक्ट्स
clear
बता
reason.
दो, तो
So
थोड़े
did somebody
रियलिस्टिक
wake
होंगे।
them up?
जितना बताओगे उतना
As I
ज़्यादा
say,
रियलिस्टिक होंगे।
the reason is still unclear. We have very little intelligence at present. Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange. As such, we are not permitted to investigate until the... In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrols.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer, but...
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, if you're genuinely offering... I did see some ruin guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to investigate myself.
Footprints, eh? Interesting.
While the Millilith stands guard,
वेगिटो ने बोला है, सच बात बताता हूँ,
on behalf of the
मतलब
Millilith, I salute
इनके
you, traveler,
इमेजिनेशन में वो
and have
बातें
my
सच्ची है।
gratitude. I will rendezvous with you once I have finished my patrol.
इसका वास्तविकता से कोई लेना देना नहीं है। अच्छा ये बात है, ये सच हो सकती है। हाँ ये हो सकती है सच, ये हम मान लेंगे। चलो
Let the show begin.
हाँ हाँ बताओ वीडियो, आप हो ना स्टोरी जानने के लिए? चलो सब फटाफट लाइक कर दो,
Huge. It has to be the one that guy was
स्ट्रीम लाइक
talking
करो
about.
सब फटाफट, मस्त स्टोरी बताने वाले हैं।
Here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a
वेगिटो
while
यहाँ पे।
after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
अरे यार इस पागल को मारना है। अरे पागल जगता भी नहीं है जल्दी, अब जगा।
Terra smash! Yeah!
Eyes on me!
Terra smash!
थोड़ा आप स्टोरी को अपना रोकोगे थोड़ा देर? हम जरा
Nice and spicy.
ये कर ले बस, मतलब ये फाइट कंप्लीट कर ले। ध्यान नहीं दे पा रहे हम। जब तक ये पागल नाच रहा है तब तक इसका कुछ नहीं कर सकते।
Let the show ink. You're toast. Nice and spicy.
To ashes!
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find some more.
दे, ये पाइमन तो बहुत खतरनाक बात बता रही है, इसको और फाइट करना है। एक से ही लड़ने में ये हाल हो रखा है। हाँ तो चलो, वो जो स्टोरी आपने शुरू की थी फिर से भेजना। सबसे पहले तो ये वेगिटो नहीं लाइक करते हैं। दिल्ली से थी? ओहो। तब तो आपके दोस्त ने फिर वो गाना गाया होगा, मेरी तरह तू भी आहें भरे, तू भी किसी से प्यार करे। ओ, तो उसमें आपका दोस्त जा रहा था या नहीं? बड़ा मजेदार स्टोरी है यार ये तो। अच्छा, तो आपके दोस्त को लिया गया या छोड़ दिया सबने उसे? ओ, कल आएंगे दिल्ली? तो फिर ये कहानी कल आगे बढ़ेगी। बस इतनी ही दूर? अरे
An answer from this world?
हमें लगा 10-15 किलोमीटर पे मिला। इतना तो सुबह टहलते टहलते मॉर्निंग वॉक में चले जाते होंगे एक दूसरे को देखने दोनों। उधर से 2.5-3 किलोमीटर वो चलेगी, इधर से 2.5-3 किलोमीटर ये चलेंगे, तो दोनों मिल जाएंगे बीच वाले पार्क में। क्या बात है, गजब। हाँ तो आगे क्या हुआ बताइए। अच्छा, तो आप भी गए थे दिल्ली? हम्म। ओके, तो क्या हुआ आगे फिर?
A reward on the road.
ये रहा, वो सो रहा है, उसे मारना है। थोड़ा इससे दूर हो जाते हैं और हम जल पियाते हैं। तब तक आप आगे की कहानी सोच के रखो, मतलब याद करके जो भी है। हम थोड़ा जल पी कर आते हैं। ओके, तो जल लेकर आ गए हैं हम। पीते पीते भी आपकी कहानी पढ़ सकते हैं। नमस्ते निट्रो। अरे किधर गए बिबिटो, बताइए आगे क्या हुआ। अरे किधर गए बिगिटो, कहानी नहीं बता रहे हैं अब। बिगिटो कहानी बता दो।
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is
किसका एड्रेस मांगा?
Mr. Cyclops? Oh, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people seriously call him that? Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world.
उसका घर चला गया?
This kind of stuff.
अरे वाह,
Right now,
हमें
he's
लगा
at
आप
the
गए थे
Institute
अपने
for
दोस्त
Toy
के घर.
Research and It's always nice to meet someone else who likes. Yeah, Hyman is not a toy.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child? What's the situation?
We just, found him.
Uh-uh. You shouldn't be out here, boy. They're...
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one. It's not moving now, but if it were to wake up, the consequences...
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a killing machine. He's one of the good guys.
मिल लिए? अरे वाह.
Mr.
अच्छा
Cyclops?
अच्छा. आगे क्या हुआ
We
बताइए.
shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a bad man.
I'm just trying to help.
कहाँ चला? उसी के घर के पास ही.
Hopeless.
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do the babysitting?
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
The mighty Mr. Cyclops scared off the bad guys once again! My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. But I'm all on my own, and I don't know where to find him. You came all the way from Snezhnaya? Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it?
तो अभी तक नहीं मालूम चला आपको?
What the? My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person to give this to, and they will take good care of Tusser. Your brother makes a good point. Still, it's hard to believe you made it all this way armed with nothing but a few bags of Mora. Your family must be super rich. Paimon never knew you could make so much Mora from selling toys. Yay! Thanks, nice guy. All right, now we gotta make a pinky promise. You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow, that one nursery rhyme kind of
वाह, क्या बात है. आगे क्या हुआ?
Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Snezhnaya? Oh, how about the Northland Bank? Oh, right! Finally, now I get to see my brother!
तो क्या बताइयो? क्या बोली? अरे रीजन क्या बताए ये बताओ ना. दोस्त को बोलो अच्छे से अब कैरियर पे ध्यान देने, ठीक है? और जम के पैसे कमाने, से भी बढ़िया लड़की आएगी फिर. और शादी में उसे भी बुला ले कि देखो.
That seems a
नहीं,
little inappropriate.
आपको ऐसे
Don't
नहीं
you think
करना
so?
चाहिए था.
Relax. Once in a while.
Huh? What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser! My goodness! What a nice surprise, Tooser. How are the others? Sister Tonia and brother...
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that... And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking. Mr.
अच्छा
Simon scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice guy to help me come look for you. And also, Tooser's child's brother? Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met
अरे
these nice people, things could have been a lot more dangerous for you, Tooser. I hope you said a big thank you to them.
Yep, I always remember my pleases and thank yous. Oh, so you did notice we were here.
उसने
Forgive me.
पीटा नहीं है आपको
Always family first where I'm from.
पकड़ के दे बजड़ा दे बजड़ा
I know we've had our
पटक
differences
पटक
up
के
to
मारा नहीं
a few Come on, you know I'm just a pawn in all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses when it...
Sounds like you're ready to get your butt kicked again.
You're forgetting something
नहीं
about
बात तो आपने सही
I,
कही
Tartaglia,
आपसे ज्यादा आपसे
every
कम मिल
second
जाएगा
grows
लेकिन आपके
stronger.
जैसा नहीं
Don't
मिलेगा
expect to have it quite so easy next time.
अच्छा
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is...
Why do you want to fight the nice guy? Are you
No, not at all.
तो बिरलो के
I'm
स्टोरी में क्या
only
रखने वाले हो
expressing
ऐसे ही
sincere
सैड एंडिंग
gratitude for taking care of my darling brother.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger?
Yes, about that.
हाँ हाँ बिल्कुल सुनेंगे बताओ
Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatuis. The older ones already know that I serve the As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's
अरे अरे थोड़ा समय से ही करवाना अभी बिरलो का एज नहीं उतना
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of...
Hey, slinking off, are we?
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to deal with deck collection?
A bet is a bet, isn't it? And if you lose a bet with an agent, well, you might as well get a little exercise out of it.
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's
हैं?
right.
आपको
As
कैसे
much as
पता?
I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure...
किस लड़की का
So
सपना
we still need to keep babysitting
ये
for
पता है
you?
क्या
Sure, I really like this guy. And anyway, he made a pinky promise to take good care of me.
ढेर सारी लड़कियों का या फिर सिर्फ क्रश का
And that you've already made a pinky promise to take good care of him anyway. Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser's entertainment fund. I want him to have a good time while he's in Liyue. So if need be, you may find me by
तब
the
तो
river
बिरलो को
to
आपको वो वाले गाना सुनाना चाहिए था
around.
किसी से तुम प्यार करो तो फिर इजहार करो कहीं न फिर देर हो जाए घर आई थी उसके अच्छा तो फिर क्या हुआ आगे बताओ बताओ जल्दी बताओ बालकनी में बैठा था बिरलो ओ तो लड़की उसके घर करने के आई थी ये बताओ वो भी कहीं पसंद करती होगी
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? How about we start with the toy store?
अच्छा उसका सपना था ओहो हाँ तो आगे क्या हुआ उस सपने में देखो कहाँ कौन बिजी है फिर। ओके ओके, जो कि बिरलो की क्लासमेट थी, है ना? अच्छा, बालकनी में बिठाया और फिर? बिरलो बताइए, क्या है पूरी बात? हमें नहीं बताते बिरलो, ये सब आपको बता देते हैं, ये कैसी बात हुई? हमें क्यों नहीं बताते? अरे किस कस्टमर को देना है फोटो? ये तो नहीं है कस्टमर। ओए, फोटो चाहिए? ये तो कुछ बोल ही नहीं रही। चलो, ये कस्टमर को तो दिया गया। रेसिन आ गए। माँ की बिरलो किधर है? ज्वाइन करो कि नोबी? मैसेज भेजना होगा। लगता है आपका कहानी सुन के हो। अरे आगे आप ही बता दो ना, बालकनी में बैठा है, फिर आगे क्या हुआ? ओ, ऐसी बात है, लाइव में नहीं बताई जा सकती? ओ, कोई ना। अरे तो जब अच्छा देखा तो बता दो फिर। एजलाई को उसके लिए बहुत अच्छा खाना बना के लाई होगी, और वो खाए होंगे दोनों साथ बैठ के, है ना? खाना नहीं खाया, फाइट हुआ। फाइट हुआ तो इसमें क्या अच्छा है। फाइट में मजे आते हैं, वाह क्या बात है। अरे ये तो बोल रहे हैं कोई क्रश नहीं है इनकी। यार चेंज नहीं करे, चेंज नहीं करे, बड़बड़ा लेके ही आ गया।
Let's dance.
हाँ लग रहा है झूठ बोल रहे हैं। आपको बता देते हैं, हमें नहीं बताते हैं।
Shine down.
अरे पागल हो गया है। बालकनी में हनीमून, वाह ये तो गजब का ट्रेंड है।
Let the show begin.
अच्छा सपने में ये हुआ। हाँ सपने में हो भी सकता है। आ गया डेली।
Time for retribution!
you ever want to trade tactics,
ओह
I'm always ready.
थोड़ा सा इसमें देरी हो गया सेंड करने में. बोल दिए उनको स्ट्रीम की चैट्स देखने. कर रहे हैं ज्वाइन, देख लेंगे. तो हमें चाहिए एसेंट करने के लिए ये मटेरियल जो कि ट्रेजर होल्डर्स से मिलेगा. नेविगेट करो इन पे. चलो आ बिल्लो, हंट करते हैं इनको. आप आओगे तो थोड़ा जल्दी हो जाएगा, नहीं तो देर होगी थोड़ी सी. आपसे तो बहुत कुछ शेयर करते हैं बिरलो यार, हमसे नहीं करते शेयर, ऐसा क्यों? ये तो बोल रहे हैं क्रश नहीं था. अब सच्चाई तो आप ही दोनों जानते हैं कि क्या सच्चाई है.
Should replace my hammer.
अरे हाँ हाँ, वो बस बताना नहीं चाह रहे हैं स्ट्रीम पे, नहीं तो उनकी वो गेम वाली लड़की देख लेगी ना, जो नई नई गेम में जुड़ी है. फिर एक तरफ के चक्कर में एक तरफ मामला गड़बड़ हो जाएगा. समझो आप बात को. नहीं नहीं, वो उसके बारे में आपको नहीं बताएंगे, वो तो हमें पता है, उसकी आईडी भी पता है, और एक और भी है, बट वो थोड़ा टॉप सीक्रेट है तो वो तो नहीं बताएंगे. बस एक और है, इतना जानो गेम पे, बट वो कुछ ज़्यादा ही खास है तो उसके बारे में नहीं बोल सकते कुछ, अच्छा नहीं लगेगा बिल्लो को. नहीं, आईडी तो किसी और का दिए थे. यहाँ एक अजीब सा हिली चिल्लड़ है. किधर है यार? अच्छा इधर है. बगल में ही है, आ जाते हैं. काफी बड़ा है यार. ऐसा क्या है जो बिल्लो बोल रहे हैं काफी बड़ा है?
smash!
Time for a light show!
अरे ये तो जब तक इसे मारे नहीं तब तक ये नाच रहा था।
Have you ever kept goldfish as pets? They're very cute.
अरे बिल्लो ने सारी मछलियां भगा दी यार। बहुत बदमाश है ये तो। क्या रह गए हैं आप? बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आप पूछ के रहना, बट अभी हम नहीं पूछ सकते ना, क्योंकि अभी स्ट्रीम पे हैं हम। तो एक्चुअली क्या है ना, आप लोगों की एज मिलती है तो इस वजह से वो आपसे ज़्यादा शेयर करते होंगे। ओहो बढ़िया है। बिल्लो बोल रहे हैं कि अब नहीं बताएंगे। अरे बिल्लो जल्दी आइए, ये पागल हमें मार देंगे। भाग जाओ, इन पागल के हाथों नहीं मरना है हमें। बिल्कुल बिल्कुल आप पूछ के ही रहना, आप नहीं मानना।
Another test subject. That tingle? Nice one, Hoover.
अरे आप ही के एज ग्रुप के होंगे ना। चलो एक गोल्डन तो मिला इधर। अब नहीं बताएंगे, कॉन्फिडेंशियल है। हाँ, हमें बता दिया ना आपने, इसलिए नहीं बताएंगे वो। अरे वो बता देंगे, बस स्ट्रीम पे नहीं बता रहे। से हम इन तरीकों का बात पूछते ही नहीं। यार गोल्डन वाला तो काफी कम मिलता है। ओह, लगता है खत्म हो गए हैं, कूल डाउन पे चले गए शायद। हाँ, अब आएंगे 11 घंटे बाद ये लोग।
Let's dance.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, ow! Where did that come from?
हाँ हाँ, जाने की बहुत जल्दी है। वही वही अभी स्ट्रीम पे उसकी आईडी नहीं दिखाएंगे हम, थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो जाएगा। वही है। बाकी तो आप जान ही रहे हो, बहुत बड़े खिलाड़ी है बिडलो। हमें तो लगा कि आप लोग भी हमारी तरह ही सिंगल रहने वाले लोगों में से हैं, लेकिन नहीं, आप लोग तो बड़े खिलाड़ी निकले। हाँ, झूठ बोलते हैं पर अच्छे से नहीं बोलते, सही बात है। हम्म, क्या बनाना है वाइडो के लिए? गोल्डन
If you
बनाना,
ever want to
ओके।
trade tactics,
किधर है गोल्डन? गोल्डन गोल्डन गोल्डन, अरे किधर गया? इधर ही तो था। गुम हो गया क्या ये? और इतनी सच्चाई से आप बोलते हो ना। अरे पहले तो इंसिजनिया मिल जाए हमें, उसके बाद क्राफ्ट करें ना। वही पता नहीं किधर निकल गया, दिखाई नहीं। मतलब होगा बट हम ध्यान नहीं दे पाए। तो जरा इसे आराम से ढूंढ ले, किधर है? ये रहा। चल, पहले ये क्राफ्ट करा एंड देन ये क्राफ्ट करा। क्योंकि वो तो आसानी से मिल ही जाते हैं।
Welcome. How can I help you?
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The adventurers
बेलो कहीं बुला रहे हैं।
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
नाम सही करो अपना।
No one's joined me on an adventure in ages. Come on, let's go.
Gosh, all I can think about is Diluc.
कौन सा नाम? अच्छा ये।
If you ever want to use tactics, I'm always
तब तो
ready.
बिरलो की लग जाएगी, यूज कर देंगे तो। चलो इसका भी लेवल अप कर देते हैं। हाँ, बिरलो का कुछ मैसेज है?
Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's what they say anyway. Knowing my luck, the opposite is probably true for me.
अरे यार, ये वाला छोड़ के इसके पास और कुछ है ही नहीं, यही देते रहता है फालतू की। सिर्फ 3 स्टार की चीजें। 4-5 स्टार तो जैंगलिन तो हमारे पास पहले से है, इसे देके क्या कर रहे हैं?
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
खोल लें, इनको भी थोड़ा बता दिए। क्या खुलेगा? अपोनेंट्स हिट बाय गोवाज अटैक्स हैव देयर
Let's go find
पायरो
some treasure.
रेज रिड्यूस्ड बाय 15% फॉर 6 सेकेंड। ये पायरो के बाद जो RES लिखा है, इसका मतलब क्या, उनका क्या कम होगा?
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not. Out of the way!
यहाँ डैमेज देने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, यहाँ तो हम वो अप कर ही लेंगे। चलो ये कुछ बिफन आया है, इसको कुछ कर दे। इसका काम। ओह ओके, रिफाइन कर देते हैं इसे।
Out of the way! Here we go.
अरे केनोबी तो भाग गए यार। आप समझ रहे हो, आप उसके बारे में कुछ भी नहीं बोल सकते, चले गए तुरंत। अरे यार वो कहाँ था हमारा अटका हुआ, स्नैपशॉट एक और करना था ना। क्या मतलब फिर से करना होगा? एक तो कंप्लीट कर दिए थे ना। अरे तो मतलब हम लोग भी नहीं बोल सकते? वाह क्या बात है। मतलब वो हम लोग के बारे में बातें करे तो केनोबी को कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती होगी, बट हम लोग थोड़ा सा बोल दे तो ये क्या है केनोबी। सबसे पहले तो हमें ये बिल्कुल भी ठीक नहीं लगा, हमसे आपने कुछ शेयर ही नहीं करा। आप मतलब हम कुछ नहीं है ना। अरे एज अ गेममेट ही शेयर कर देते, बताओ। हम केनोबी को इतना खास मान रहे हैं कि हम सोच रहे हैं कि हम इनको वो करेंगे, क्या बोलते हैं, मॉड बनाएंगे चैनल का, और ये हमसे इतना भी नहीं बताते। ऑन स्ट्रीम नहीं, ऑफ स्ट्रीम ही बता देते। जब आपसे इतना बता ही रहे हैं तो आप ही यूआईडी ले लो ना, उन्हीं से मांगो। वहीं देंगे अब। ये मतलब हमें क्या पता रहेगा कि क्या चल रहा है, ये तो आपको बताना था ना। जब आप बता ही रहे हो तो हमें भी बता देते। खैर चलो कोई ना। अच्छा अच्छा, तो आप नेपाल के हो दोनों, इसके लिए आप दोनों का मतलब कि यो हुआ, इसलिए उन्होंने बताया आपको, है ना। तो अच्छा, आपके दोस्त नेपाल से भी हैं, ओके। अरे यार इधर फोटो किसको चाहिए। ओए रुको, फोटो मांगी थी।
Jewelry's out of stock.
अरे नहीं, आप पहले ये थोड़ा बताओ कि फोटो किसको देना है।
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll
याद करो। क्योंकि जब तक फोटो नहीं देंगे कहानी आगे नहीं बढ़ेगा। हम भी वही कर रहे हैं।
New stock at Secret.
नहीं नहीं, उनसे तो बात करेंगे तो वो तो फिर वो नया शुरू कर देंगे फिर।
The key here is consumer
एक मिनट, 32 मीटर बता रहा है, मतलब इधर ही कहीं किसी को देना है।
Join the Adventurers Guild.
ये तो मना कर दी है। इसे चाहिए क्या?
Where has Master gone?
Can't wait to see my
उससे तो बातें करा चुके हैं। वो अच्छा, इसके ऊपर जाए हैं ना। अब हम वर्ल्ड पे बात करना बंद कर दिए हैं लोगों से। मतलब ये वर्ल्ड वाला शुरू कर दो कोई किस्ट, और फिर उनका वो अलग में दिक्कत हो जाता है। अरे यार, किसको चाहिए फोटो?
He's a class act, that one. Finally, a seat with a view.
किसी बूढ़े को तो नहीं चाहिए। हो गया, चलो। अब किसी को रिपोर्ट करना है। अरे सच में हो गया ना? हाँ, वही वाला चल रहा है, क्योंकि अलग भी चलना शुरू कर देता है इसमें। ओके, ये रहा जू।
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please, Shu. I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then
I wasn't counting on finding you here today.
Xingqiu, have you...
Oh, I see. So you've...
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in We are holding it on behalf of someone. At the end of the day...
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one.
But... without
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away.
Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, after Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and it's luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, you know, disrespectful with him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Seagazer was very open-minded.
Open-minded? I have not heard of Seagazer being described in this way.
Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Xingqiu.
लो और इतने सारे खुल गए। ये हो गया कंप्लीट। ओके ठीक है, अब यहाँ से स्टोरी को कल आगे बढ़ाएंगे, मतलब अगले स्ट्रीम पे, जो भी अगली स्ट्रीम होगी उस पे। तो मिलते हैं आप सभी से फिर अगली स्ट्रीम पे। तब तक के लिए सभी को टाटा, सी यू ऑल। क्या कन्फेस कर रहे हो? चलो चलते चलते आपकी जो भी है ये जान ही लेते हैं थोड़ा सा। बताओ क्या है? अरे जल्दी बताओ। अच्छा, और ये गैंग करता क्या है? नहीं, अब आपके बारे में अगले स्ट्रीम पे पूछेंगे, आप अगले स्ट्रीम पे बताना, ठीक है? चलो ठीक है बिरलो, आपका भी ये चोर गैंग का कहानी अगले स्ट्रीम पे जानते हैं। टाटा सभी को। ओके चलो ठीक है, अगले स्ट्रीम पे इन बातों को कंटिन्यू करते हैं अब।